Relationships are fragile. Even the strongest of bonds can get shattered and ruined. Sometimes the relationships we think will survive all the odds might be on the verge of being ruined. And you might end up thinking, why did this happen? What did I do wrong? Is it my fault? You might be thinking of the bigger mistakes, but it is the small things that do the damage. When the butterflies fade away, you might ignore the little things that are slowly digging a hole and ruining your relationship. Yes, the fear of losing someone always lingers and makes us worried. But that doesn't mean that you should be ignoring everything and blindly make mistakes. One mistake and it might cost you everything you have built so far with your partner. If you're not mindful about the things you say and do in your relationship, you might end up alone. It will give your partner a reason to doubt your intentions and commitment, which might lead to conflicts. If you don't want to ruin your relationship, why not try to mend it by being careful and aware of the mistakes you shouldn't be making in a relationship? For that purpose, let's take a look at 5 of the most common mistakes that can ruin your relationship. Number 1. Not expressing your feelings properly. If you are looking for the answer of how to make your relationship stronger, then communication is the key. Sometimes people might make mistakes that can destroy their relationship. Let your partner know what's going on, and be open about how you feel. It will help them understand you better and build a stronger bond with you. Be honest if something is bothering you or causing tension in your relationship. Your partner should know what's been happening in your life so they can support you and help address the issue. When conflicts arise, try to resolve them as peacefully as possible. It will help maintain harmony in your relationship and prevent further clashes. It is with the help of the relationship counseling that you can learn to express your feelings. One of the mistakes that can ruin your relationship, as we say, is surely not being able to express the feelings. Number 2. Fighting all the time. One of the best tips to save your relationship from destroying is to reduce the number of fights. Fighting never solves anything, and it only makes your relationship worse. To save your relationship, you must start communicating better and resolving disagreements calmly. Relationship experts say that fighting all the time can destroy your relationship. According to them, it's important to have constructive arguments to maintain a strong bond with your partner. Fighting destroys trust, diminishes communication, and ultimately leads to a relationship breakdown. Hence, out of the major 5 mistakes that will destroy your relationship, fighting regularly is the primary one. One way to prevent this is to establish healthy communication habits early in your relationship. If you are wondering how to spark your relationship after a fight, you must start listening carefully and not responding defensively when your partner communicates with you. If you are resorting to arguing often, try engaging in problem-solving initiatives instead. It will help you work through problems more rationally and avoid negative fallout. Number 3. Not communicating properly. One of the most common mistakes people make in relationships is not communicating correctly. When one person isn't talking, it can create tension and conflict. If one person isn't listening, they may miss important clues about the other person's feelings or thoughts. To maintain a healthy relationship, both partners must communicate openly and honestly. Make a list of things you need from your partner to keep the relationship healthy. It will help you be more specific and ensure that your needs are being met. Take the time to listen attentively before responding. Allow your partner to talk without interruption until they are finished. It will allow them to feel comfortable and appreciated. Number 4. Ignoring your partner's needs. If your partner feels like they constantly have to put up with yours, they'll likely start to feel resentful. Eventually, this might lead them to seek other relationships where they're appreciated and respected instead of ignored or patronized. It's important to remember that everyone has different needs and desires, so it's essential to be sensitive to what those are before imposing yours on them without consent. Number 5. Not spending enough time together. It's no secret that relationships require time and effort. But many couples neglect to spend enough time together, which can quickly lead to resentment and a communication breakdown. Couples who spend too much time apart end up feeling disconnected. Instead of building a solid relationship based on trust, intimacy, and communication, they're left with a fading memory of what once was. A simple solution is to schedule regular dates and get back together as often as possible. Spending time with each other is crucial for a healthy relationship. Suppose you're not spending enough time together. In that case, your bond will start to break. If you are wondering how to reconnect after a fight, schedule time for yourselves every week and take advantage of all the opportunities that come along. If you're always busy with your things, it will be challenging to take the time to listen to your partner and understand their feelings. It can lead to resentment and a lack of communication. When you focus on each other, your needs are taken care of, crucial in a relationship.